A poison pen letter vilifying Bersatu Deputy President Hamzah Zainudin has surfaced. In the letter, the author claimed that Hamzah was planning to remove Muhyiddin as president. MCMC is investigating a past leader over false claims made about the recent royal attack incident. Stay tuned for all this and more on KiniNews. A poison pen letter has surfaced targeting Bersatu Deputy President Hamzah Zainudin. According to the letter cited by Malaysiakini, the author accused Hamzah of planning to oust party president Muhyiddin Yassin. Aside from the alleged plan to remove Muhyiddin, the letter also claimed that Hamzah was the broker who spearheaded the move to establish the Perikatan National Executive Council. In response to the letter, Bersatu Information Chief Tun Faisal Ismail Aziz said that it's hard for him to comment on it as he has not received it. However, he told Malaysiakini that the allegations leveled in the poison pen letter are serious and they must verify its authenticity. Faisal was responding to Hang Tuah Jaya Bersatu Division Chief Azruddin Idris, who had claimed he received the letter several days ago. Previously, Azruddin claimed that the letter was being made viral on the party's WhatsApp group using local and Thai phone numbers. In a statement, he said the letter only had one message, which is to smear the image of Deputy President Hamzah. Bersatu is scheduled to hold its AGM on September 6th and 7th at the Ideal Convention Center in Shah Alam. Still on the topic, Communications Minister Fahmi Fatil took a swipe at Bersatu over the matter during a press conference today. Fahmi commented on the issue when asked about the government's preparations for upcoming elections.
Bersatu unsur PRU ke-16 dan PRN beberapa negeri yang akan diadakan tahun hadapan. Unjuran mereka sejauh mana persiapan kerajaan perpaduan untuk menghadapi siri pilihan raya akan datang termasuk PRN Sabah penghujung tahun ini.
Ujuran saya tentang politik dalaman Bersatu itu lebih sangat rancak dan dinamik. Saya cadangkan mereka fokus kenapa ada surat layang yang diedarkan dan politik seperti ini tidak baik ya. Jadi unjuran saya bagi Bersatu ialah fokus kepada Perhimpunan Agung Tahunan mereka.
The MCMC has recorded Perak Pas Youth Chief Hafiz Sabri's statement. This is over a false and racially charged social media post related to an attempted attack on Perak ruler Sultan Nazrin Shah. In a statement, the Commission affirmed that its probe is linked to the Manjoi assemblyperson's claim that the woman involved in the incident was Chinese. It said, as confirmed by Bukit Aman Criminal Investigation Department Director, this is untrue and has the potential to stir racial tension and create negative perceptions among the public. It added that further investigations were carried out in cooperation with the police at their federal headquarters in Bukit Aman yesterday. The probe falls under Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act, which provides for a maximum fine of 500,000 ringgit, imprisonment of up to 2 years, or both upon conviction. MCMC stressed that spreading false, racially charged content is a serious offense. They reminded the public to verify the authenticity of information before creating or spreading any content on social media. Previously, DAP Youth in Penang and Negeri Sembilan filed police reports urging action against Hafiz. In his defense, Hafiz said his post was based on initial information he had obtained and he had corrected his original post minutes after it was published. He added that irresponsible parties had circulated screenshots of the earlier version of the post to play up narratives against him. From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. Bersatu Supreme Council member Wan Saiful Wan Jan has questioned the MACC's apparent inaction on claims of cronyism in the takeover of Kuala Lumpur Tower. In a statement, Wan Saiful said that the issue of the concession award was raised by Gerik MP Fatul Huzir Ayub in the Dewan Rakyat. He added that several MPs had also submitted questions on the issue and claimed that the government appeared to be avoiding the matter. Wan Saiful said that based on experience, he knows that the MACC can direct its officers to file a report to initiate an investigation. He stated that any information the MACC needs regarding the disclosure can in fact be obtained from open sources accessible to the public. Hence, he asked why there has been no action to this day. He stressed that the MACC should not remain silent without any comment. On August 27th, Fatul had cited company records and questioned whether LSH Service Master Sundiran Berhad was awarded the concession to manage KL Tower because of a political connection. He claimed that the company's documents show that one director uses the same address as a senior government leader. LSHSM was awarded the concession to manage the KL Tower in May last year after the government opened a request for proposal. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's appeal in the civil suit filed against him by Yusof Roter over alleged sexual assault has been scheduled on March 4, 2026 at the Court of Appeal. The date was set following case management conducted via e-review yesterday. According to Yusof's lawyer Rafiq Rashid Ali, case management has been scheduled for February 19, 2026. Rafiq said Anwar's legal team sought to introduce additional documents that had not been referred to in the Prime Minister's earlier High Court application for a reference of questions of law, but the respondent's counsel strongly opposed it. Subsequently, on behalf of the respondent, he said they repeatedly applied for an early appeal hearing date to be fixed. This was taking into account the recommendation of the Honorable Presiding Judge who heard the application for stay of proceedings on July 21, 2025. He added that Anwar's lawyers stated that they had no available dates earlier, while the court informed that the earliest available hearing dates would be in January, February, or March 2026. The Court of Appeal subsequently fixed the appeal hearing for March 4, 2026. Rafiq added that Yusuf has instructed his legal team to write to the Court of Appeal President to seek an earlier date, stressing that the case involves significant public interest and that the appeal largely revolves around points of law with the record already filed. If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysiakini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe. Project Sama has called on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim to instruct the police to have a zero-tolerance policy on violence. In a statement this morning, it said it is the policy duty of the government to ensure that the rule of law is upheld. It added that the police's failure to solve high-profile cases raises serious questions about Anwar's leadership and ability to control key institutions. The NGO brought up 10 high-profile cases and stressed that the police should adopt a zero-tolerance attitude to violence and intimidation and not label cases as no further action or NFA. The cases referred to was the attack on Pandan MP Rafizi Ramli's son, the arson attack on Burwas MP Ngeku Ham's home, the abduction of Pamela Ling, bomb threat on lawyer activist Siti Kasim, the Molotov cocktail attacks on 3 KKMAR outlets, and the attacks on 3 footballers, Safiq Rahim, Faisal Halim and Akia Rashid. Project Sama questioned whether ordinary Malaysians are truly safe if even parliamentarians and star athletes are not. In stark contrast to these cases, Project Sama pointed out how the police swiftly dealt with the arson attack on Metro Tabernacle Church in Kuala Lumpur in 2010 during the premiership of Najib Abdul Razak, with the suspects caught and prosecuted. The NGO stressed that authorities should not put cases in cold storage if no one lost their lives. Perikatan National Secretary General Azmin Ali had described a reported offer for BN Components, MCA and MIC to join the opposition pact as a positive development towards the next 16th general election. He also said that PN welcomes any political party or individual who embraces the coalition's ideals and struggles to correct the worsening situation in the country. Following this, we carried out a poll to find out what our viewers thought about the parties joining PN. Let's take a look at the results. 51% of voters said that it would be a good move as it can lead to the creation of a stronger coalition for the country's future. 39% believe that it is just a political tactic that is unlikely to yield any real results. 7% said that it could benefit PN, but MCA and MIC need to consider it carefully. One voter who commented said that the two parties didn't need to fear PN as they are more honest and principled. Some voters argued that MCA and MIC lack public support and joining PN would only further damage their credibility. What are your thoughts on this? Share your views in the comment section below. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.